Hi, so this is just a really quick recipe and a really short video as a reminder on how to make a medium sourdough. So we've only got 4 ingredients: 50 grams of your sourdough starter, 350 ml of tepid water, 450 grams of strong bread flour. Now I've got a mix of wholemeal and white in here. I just really like the nutty flavour and texture, and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. The key is these first 3 get mixed initially, and then we add the salt about an hour later, just because the salt will inhibit the mixture and the rise of the sourdough, so and the fermentation there of the getting things going. So you might want to just screenshot this just so you can see what's going on. What we're doing is we are going to go towards this way, add your tepid water to your sourdough starter, give it a mix. It's just a really nice way of getting that sourdough incorporated through all the flour. There we go, so you've got a nice sloppy sourdoughy mess. Add in your flour here. You might want to transfer this to a bigger bowl. I seem to have chosen a small one. And then what you're going to do is you're going to, once this is all mixed, you're going to you're going to cover the dough. You're not putting the salt in yet, but always measure it out. And have it next to it, and on top of it, I put basically once I've mixed it, I put a plate on, I put the salt on the top. That's so that when the hour or 2 or whatever, or a minimum of half an hour is up, don't forget to add your salt. If you forget to add your salt, your bread will be disgusting. I've even been known to add it just before I put it into the oven. I kneaded it into the dough last minute. So make sure your dough is really well mixed. Give it a good mix on this first round. It's going to be really wet and sticky. This is a wet dough. Wet dough enables the everything to get going really well. So you can see it is actually a bit of a doughy mess. Lovely. You want to put this somewhere nice and warm. Yuck, really sticky. So what I do here is I put the plate on the top. I have the salt on the top there to remind me to put it in a bit. So that's my 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I put it somewhere warm for an hour or 2. It doesn't really matter, it's just a slow process. Then after that hour, I put in the salt, I give it some more mixes. I mix it 2 or 3 times every half an hour, and then I put it in the fridge for a minimum of 6 hours. Typically overnight, it can stay in there for a day or so. And then we go from there.